What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D, and you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. I want to tell you all, life-changing wealth is upon us. Bitcoin is sitting at $69,000. It's a $2 trillion market cap. It's a $2 trillion market cap. And we have some very, very, very bullish things in front of us. So the first thing that I want to do is say thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, I want to let you know that I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And Pops and I understand for you to come and consume the content and spend your time with us, bless. You know, we've been sitting in a bear market for a long time. We've been sitting in a bear market for a long time. And right now, Bitcoin is $69,000. Do you remember the first time that Bitcoin hit $52,000 back in, was it 2021? Remember 2019 where it had tanked? 2019? No. It was 2020 when it tanked, right? At the very beginning. And then later that year it started taking off and going crazy. Do y'all remember that? You remember that energy that happened when Bitcoin went to 52,000 for the first time? Hit topped 60. Oh, it's tapping 60. You remember that night? I know everybody had to remember that night. We had just got the money. We had just got the relief money. You remember we had just got it. Everybody take your mind there and put yourself back when you had just got your relief money. It was a nighttime and then Bitcoin was tapping, and then the next day everybody was talking about, oh my God, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. They were talking about their portfolios and going crazy, right? Well, Bitcoin is sitting at $69,000. See, it doesn't feel like that right now because you're not watching and because you're not paying attention to it. But if you go and look at the market, Bitcoin was at that place where everybody went into a euphoria state right now, but nobody's in euphoria because nobody is watching it. If you start watching it, it'll take you to euphoria slightly, not as much, because you can't feel the difference until everybody starts feeling that economic difference. You see what I'm saying? So this is the reason I'm saying that. I don't want to say that they've already tested the level of bringing it to the top because they already know where it'll blow off at. So they're holding it at a specific steady rate. I don't want to say that. But what I will tell you is that pay attention. Because while everybody's asleep, they moving that money in. Even while you awake. And if you're awake, then you're nine times out of sleep because you're not actually watching the market. So technically, when you're awake, it happens right in front of you, but then when you sleep, that's when they take the bread, you feel me? So looking at this in a hindsight, in order to take yourself to the next level, to be in the top, you need to come to Pulse Chain tonight or soon, because if it hits 72 and you're not in by 72, you just, you're tripping. You need to come into Pulse Chain and get yourself some time dividends so that you can get time dividend. You can get Pulse Chain forever. You got to be able to pay yourself Pulse Chain. So you need Pulse Chain. Everybody wants Pulse Chain. But how do you get Pulse Chain forever? You need time dividend. And then PulseX is deflationary. Pulse Chain is deflationary. And time dividend is deflationary. They're all deflationary. Which means that as the AAM bots come in, buy up the supply, and send them to a non-custodial wallet, which means that nobody has the keys to them, so they're burned out of existence, which means that they can never be sold or dumped on your head. That means that the price value goes up as the circulating supply goes down, and they all have this mechanism built into them. You can see that in the first top off of PulseX, and then where it crashed, it went and topped off again, but it didn't crash as low because there was circulating supply that was getting removed. They already burned over 1 trillion tokens. with that being said, whenever I go by the beach, I'm not really gonna buy a beach. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a beach. But I like using that terminology of when I go by the beach, when I go by all the complexes and with the team, and we're taking our bread and we're taking our hex to Monaco, and we're taking our pulse sex and our pulse chain down onto the islands of Belize and on the Maldives and out in Mykonos, and we're going out to Kazarsladen, catching a vibe down in Euro Palace, or if we're gonna go to Ibiza, or if we want to go into Barcelona, or if we want to go to Paris, go to France, you know what I'm saying? We might want to go to Czech Republic and catch a vibe with the team. You know, we can switch it up and definitely do a lot of things and just have a great time. But you can't do that if you don't go in and make the investments now. Understand. I'm not even gonna tell you the half of it. You have to go do research. It's too much for me to talk about. But if you just take my words and share this with your friends, share this with your family. The change of wealth is about to happen, and they keep talking about it because there's a difference in the marketplaces and where the money is eventually heading towards and moving. So because of that reason, and nobody's talking about it, I want to be the first to tell you, please show this video to a friend. Tell them that their life is about to change. Go and buy yourself some pulse chain. Go buy yourself some pulse X. Go buy yourself some time dividend. Go buy yourself some hex. And hold it, and just hold it. This is going to be like the next Shiba Inu. This is going to be like the next Dogecoin. This is going to be like the next Pepe token. This is going to be like Baby Inu, Baby Shiba. This is going to be like Gala. This is going to be like freaking, QNT. This is going to be the next big thing, bigger. The projections have already shown themselves, and we are already seeing it. Everybody's already eating in our ecosystem. Everybody's eating good. We're eating good. We're eating out here, right? So if we're eating out here, then come and get yourself some of this food before it's too late. I don't want you to say that it was me. I'm sorry, I seen your video, bro. What can I do? I wish we could go back, because when it's a wish, 9 times out of 10, it's too late. So don't wish it. Bring it into fruition and come join the team, because I would love to see you out there while we're snowboarding or something. You're like, hey bro, I bought in, bro. I'm gonna be like, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna celebrate together and go down that mountain, you feel me? And catch a vibe, you feel me? And I'm not talking about blow, I'm talking about snow, down in Michigan. We might even go, man, I could tell you a lot of different places, I'm not doing any more double black diamonds. We're done with that. That was a time in my life, and I learned valuable lessons and great time, a lot of great energy. But blessed, because we all want to be successful, we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you gotta do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe, catch the wave. One.